Hey girl, hey! So listen, Fashion Week was this past week in New York City. So I, myself, Allie Baker, am here for you guys to just give you the latest fashions.
Look at this asshole! Well now you too can go from drab to fab with this SEGA GameGear Carrying Case.
It's a plate, you know, coming straight out of my closet.
But wait, there's more. When you order today, we'll even throw in this ridiculous cat shirt.
Nice little stroll. Oh hi! Didn't see you there.
I'm in that like weird transitionary phase between college and like having like some sort of job, or at least not working retail for the first time in my life. Keep, put in storage, give to Goodwill. I was actually going through my swag too, from the last 3 years of traveling and being able to go to events. And I have quite a bit of like plushies and shirts and random accoutrements. So if you guys are interested, I think I might do some sort of like a contest or just like, honestly, I'd kind of just rather give it away. Cause I mean, I don't really, you guys are awesome and I don't know what else I would do with it anyways. So if you guys have any ideas for that, of some sort of way, that would be good. Put that in the comment section below. I just hit my hand like a retard. But I'm wearing my awesome Kid Robot Dunny watch, so it's okay. It's upside down now. Everyone always asks me, they're like, is that a Pikachu? That's the most fake Pikachu I've ever seen. Did you get that in Chinatown? You got that in Chinatown, didn't you? That's what happens. You get taken advantage of. That's why you don't go to Canal Street. I found something yesterday that I think you might enjoy. Still have my original SEGA GameGear in my special carrying case, which honestly, I'm kind of feeling it. Like even if I end up like putting this in storage, obviously I've been thinking about it and I can't move cross country with like my entire gaming collection. So yeah, I have quite a few games in here, surprisingly. So here is the Big Bertha of handhelds. This was actually my first handheld system ever. Kind of a big deal for me because my parents didn't like the idea originally. And I have loaded Sonic 2 because if there's any game that you should own for the Game Gear, it's Sonic 2. It's that game. I'm pretty sure I beat it like 3 or 4 times and it just never got old to me. You might notice that the batteries, they take AA's and there's 6 of them. So God forbid you, dropped that. Your batteries go flying everywhere. People would think you were an asshole. It's great, it's good times. Jubilee of batteries all over the floor. I also have one of these. I don't know if you guys remember these at all or if you grew up with it. I totally thought it was gonna be like the next big thing and I begged my parents to get me one. It's called a Cyberco. This little antenna. And basically what it is it's before, I guess, like cell phones got really big into texting. And anyone like in a certain radius, like if you were at the mall and someone else had one of these, you could like chat with them. I don't know. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Like I already had like AIM and whatnot. I had like 67 different screen names on that because boredom and growing up on the internet, I don't know why my Game Boy printer is in here. Various chargers. Tails Adventure. It has tails in it. And you can fly. Although that game was actually, in my opinion, when I played it, pretty tricky. I have Sonic Chaos, which is also a fantastic game. One of the first games that I got for the Game Gear was World Series Baseball '95. And what's really funny about this, to me, I think, is I think everything comes full circle. And growing up, I didn't really watch a lot of baseball or know anything about baseball, but I always picked the Dodgers. My 5th grade teacher had a bunch of baseball flags on his wall, and I always just stared at the Dodgers one every day, and I was like, so cool, like totally gonna pick the Dodgers. It seems like a good choice. So I would always play with them. And then I moved to LA and, last year for the internship that I did. And it was just kind of weird. I went to a Dodgers game and it was just like, all the memories were like coming back to me from playing this game on SEGA GameGear. I don't know. It's really not that funny. It's kind of stupid actually, but I just think it's funny how small the world is and how I ended up there because of video games, and I knew about them because of video games. Sonic Drift, which was the really crappy racing game for Sonic. The Lost World Jurassic Park. This game was, I'm so excited I'm dropping it. This game is probably second to Sonic 2, in my opinion. Just because I couldn't get enough of those dinosaurs, and that final boss battle with the T-Rex just scared the pants off me as a kid. But in a good way. Alright, and then this is the last one that I think you'll kind of have a little giggle with me about, is Bugs Bunny Double Trouble. Because I was like way into Looney Tunes and Animaniacs and Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon growing up. That was a must-have. But here's the catch. I was going through this yesterday and I found a nice little collection of napkins. Oh, stage B is on the back. That's just so great. Just in case you accidentally wipe your mouth with the side. And then on a piece of paper, I pretty much I was getting better, and I actually improved my status in terms of utilizing stationery. So good for me. Wow, really just growing up so fast. Wonder how long that took me. 27. And then finally, I decided to get really serious about this is when, you know, I was just a little kid and just the OCD started kicking in. I knew video games were serious business. If that's not awesome, I don't know what is. I'm like, I almost want to frame it. I think I'm gonna frame it and put it in my new apartment, actually. So yeah, that was fun. Anyways, I've been unearthing a lot of things that I haven't seen in years. For example, shitty emo poetry. Oh, high school, you were so much fun. Oh, middle school too, also a blast. I think you know how strange and outcast you were in high school when you are going through your jewelry and you find collars, like cat collars, that you, yeah. Speaking of cats,